A man is shown at the forest at the start of the film. A man was trying to get out of the forest like a madman. The forest was so dense that there was no way to get out of it. This man was looking at the sun and moving forward, but now the sun had already set, but he didn't stop running. While running, he came to a point where a fairy skeleton had written point of no return, which means that no one can go back from here. Looking at this board, the trouble was clear on his face. The darkness deepens and all the birds fly away. There was no place to hide. This man was very scared, so he climbed the tree. Unfortunately, he fell from such a high tree. Before he fainted, we see that someone pulled him. Who was pulling? It was not shown, but we heard this man's painful screams. The scene cuts, and after 6 days, a girl named Norma is shown in the city. Norma had no friends or family except a sister. She was working at pet store. Her boss gives her an order to leave a parrot in the zoo. Norma picks up this parrot and takes it home because she had to go to the zoo the next day. She spent the night with this parrot, and then in the morning, she left for the zoo with this parrot. While walking on this long road, suddenly she took a wrong turn, and she reached in the middle of the scary forest. This was the same place where we have seen a man disappear. Earlier, she used her car to go inside the forest, but when she did not know how to get out of here, she had to get out of the car. She thought that there must be someone nearby with whom she asked for help. She takes her parrot and starts moving forward. The darkness was also getting deeper. Suddenly, like before, all the birds fly away from these trees. Norma was now scared because the ground was shaking. She felt like someone was near her. An old woman was running away from her. Norma followed her while running. She was asking for help, but the woman does not stop. She keeps running. When Norma got tired of following her, she stopped there. When she stopped, the old woman called her and said, "If you want to live, run fast and come to us." As soon as she heard this, Norma ran back to the old woman, and the old woman held her hand and brought her to a house. As soon as she came home, she locked this house. This was not a house, but it was a very strange room, on which there was a very big mirror. There were 2 other people here with this old woman. Norma asked them in fear, "What is this place?" These people do not respond. They tell her to stand in front of the mirror, because someone was coming to see them. Norma asks, "Who is coming to see?" The old woman replies, "We are coming to see the Watchers." Suddenly, strange noises started to be heard here. The old woman said, "The Watchers are happy that you have come. They are clapping for you." Norma was very confused. The Watchers that Madeline was talking about, neither have they been shown in the movie, nor did Norma or anyone else see them. Anyway, the night passes. In the morning, these people come out of this place. Madeline says that these Watchers only come out at night. During the day, we can roam freely in the jungle. Norma did not want to stay in this jungle. She goes ahead to get out of here, but Madeline says, "This is not a good decision for you. There is no way out of this jungle. We have to come back to this house before night. If you are late, you will lose your life." Norma does not listen to anyone and keeps moving forward for her parrot. As she moved forward, she was shown the same sign point of no return. She was scared to see them, but like the previous girl, she kept moving forward in the direction of the sun, but could not succeed in getting out of the jungle. Suddenly, she felt a tremor under the ground. She got scared and ran back to the house. She had lost. Here Madeline encourages her. Madeline says that not only you who tried to get out of here and lost, we have also lost and stayed here like you. There is no way out of here. This jungle brings souls to its side, and then shows strange things to humans. It can also make you crazy. So if you want to stay alive, then stay with us. This jungle is a hunter, and we are all its prey. Madeline shows her a lot of signboards with the point of no return, which were placed in a round circle in the jungle. Madeline says that they are half a day away from our house. If you go ahead of this, it will be difficult to return. So, whenever you see them, do not ignore them. Norma asks who made all this. She replies, "It was made by a professor. It is night. People come back to that house. Every night Watchers used to come to see them. Today a girl named Kara dances in front of them and says that she likes all this. It was not like these 4 had to stand in front of Watchers every night. These people could do whatever they wanted, but could not show their back. At night they only had a problem with Watchers, but even during the day, they had to face a lot of difficulties. They used to hunt something from the jungle every day, with which they used to survive. The next day Kira and Norma go to the jungle to collect food. Norma asks Kira, "What do these Watchers want?" Kira replies, "I don't know much, but Madeline has a theory. According to her, these Watchers see us, observe us, but if we see these Watchers, we will go crazy." Kira shows her a cave and says that there are many such caves in the jungle. During the day, all these Watchers live in these caves, and at night, they come out of here. Norma tells Kira that they have been trapped here for 6 months. Kira's husband has gone to the jungle to find a way. Norma hopes that he will definitely find a way back and they will be able to get out of here. We know that. Actually, Kira's husband was the same man who we saw at the start of the movie, who was taken away from here upon returning home. Madeline explains to Norma 3 rules to stay alive here. First, that she will not open the door of her house at night, second, that she will not turn her back towards the mirror at night, and third, that she will not go near those holes during the day. Now this night, Norma wanted to know about those watchers. That's why she tries to listen with her ears to the sound of the mirror. When she can't hear anything, she turns her back towards the mirror, and by doing this, those watchers got angry. They start hitting the mirror hard. In fact, there is even a crack in the mirror. Madeline also gets up in a loud voice and she tells Norma to stand towards the mirror. By doing this, her anger could have cooled down. Anyway, this night also ends, and the next day, Norma goes on a hunt with David, because Norma didn't want to waste her good days here. That's why she was preparing to leave. She asks David, "Have you ever seen a watcher?" David doesn't answer. Then Norma explains to David that I think these are all Madeline's made-up stories in which she is trapping us. We should definitely go and check these holes, maybe we will find a way to get out of here. David, who himself wanted to get out of here, says, okay. And now Norma ties a rope with her and gets inside the hole. David was holding the other end of the rope, so that if anything happens to Norma, he can quickly pull her out. Norma reaches the hole, where she finds a lot of human stuff. Norma collects this stuff. It must be the stuff of humans trapped in the jungle. With the help of the rope, Norma and David get the stuff out. Before Norma gets out of the hole, she sees someone's fingers inside the hole. She couldn't see what it was, but she got scared. Norma and David took all the stuff and came to their safe house, where Madeline asked her, "Where did you get this stuff?" She lies that they got this stuff from the jungle. Madeline had been living in this jungle for a long time. She knows that she didn't get this stuff from the jungle but from the hole. She keeps asking Norma, "Tell me, what did you see inside the hole?" But Norma doesn't tell her anything. Norma and David also got a camera from the hole. They turn this camera into a CCTV camera and put outside the house, so that these people can also see the watchers. Madeline keeps explaining to them that you are doing wrong, but these two don't listen to her. Today these people were waiting for the watchers, so that they can see them. The watchers hadn't come yet, but today something strange happens to them. Their door is knocked. These people see through the camera, so there they could see human legs. Someone was talking in the voice of Kara's husband. Kara thought that her husband must have found a way to get out of here. She quickly gets up and goes to open the door, but Madeline stops her and says, "You can't open this door. I know that it's not your husband." Kara didn't believe Madeline. That's why Madeline says, "You can test him. You ask him something about which only you or your husband knows." Kara asks a person standing outside about a book, about which she should have known. But when the person standing outside doesn't answer, they understand that he is the watcher. When they don't open the door, the watcher breaks the camera outside. All the watchers were angry. He was going to break the mirror outside their house, but all these people stand in front of the mirror. After doing this, the watchers stopped breaking the mirror and they didn't come to kill them.